It's super important. I mean, Saru's story is so unique. But then again, a lot of families in Australia did adopt in the 80s. My friend Rena, she's got one of her best mates who was also adopted from India, but he was adopted by a Scandinavian family in the 80s. So I mean, it's rare, but it's not that rare. You know, so for us to go, oh wow, this is a one of a kind story, but it did happen. Saru was adopted, his brother Mantosh was adopted, and then there's another girl that you see in the film that also a real person. So you know, it was happening. It's not as rare as we think.
And it is based on a true story, as we've said. Did you meet your character in real life?
Yeah, I met the entire family.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what was that like?
It was. Well, I kind of get nervous quite quickly. So for me, it was obviously a nervous experience. But they were really nice. They were super nice. I remember Garth, our director, was throwing a barbecue. So he had basically everyone there. He had the real Briley family, the on-screen family, the older Saru and Mantosh, the younger actors playing Saru and Mantosh, Abhishek as well, and we were sort of like playing cricket with Nicole Kidman and David Wenham on a beach in Tasmania. You know, it's kind of surreal and yeah, I don't know. It's like Garth being a family man, family orientated, and introducing us to his family. And he came to my house when he was in London with his family, and they came for food at our house. And so I think he brought that and just kind of made it a family unit. And that helped a lot. And then meeting Mantosh, like we're kind of like hanging out in this house, just like chilling with a beer, you know. And we're just like, like two introverts in the corner. And then you got Dev and the real Saru, like in the middle of the room, just like, hey, yeah, two extroverts. And they come over to us, and there's me and the real Mantosh like this, and the real Saru's like, it's like good casting. You both got your left hand in your pocket, you both got your right hand on your beer, and you both got coats on inside, standing in the corner. So it's like looked at each other, and it's like, yeah. It was crazy. I mean, I knew Dev was in it, and I met him ages ago. I met him in Hackney with the director, and he was like really rooting for me to get the job. And then when he found out, he was like, I'm coming to London in January. Like, we should go out. And so he treated me to dinner and had a few brandies, which was nice. Some expensive ones, the Exos, and then what else did we do? We did loads of stuff, and then we went to, Garth, the director, because he knows I like the TV series he did, Top of the Lake, and he knows I'm a fan of David Wenham. But so I knew that Nicole Kidman was going to be my mum, which I didn't really believe. It was just like, really? They'll probably recast me anyway, so I'll just go along with it for now. And then knew about Dev, and then he was like having a Skype with Garth, and he was like, so David Wenham's going to be your dad? And I was like, nah, come on, are you serious? Because he's like in so many movies. Like, obviously people know him as like maybe Faramir from Lord of the Rings, but I kind of know him from like Top of the Lake, and then there's a film he did called The Boys, an older film. I went to see Goldstone yesterday. He plays like a sort of bad guy, and he's so good in it. He's got really short shorts and like these long socks, which I don't know. I think that's a fashion thing he's trying, but yeah, he's brilliant.
What do you think audiences should expect from coming to see this film?
See, this is a question that everyone's asking now, and I want people to go away thinking about stuff more than having an expectation. There's also a dark element in the film. It's not just like a happy story. It's like really dark. It's not just about loss. And there's these elements of darkness that we need to like start addressing and talking about. I think on the Lion website, lionmovie.com, it does say like, if you want to know more, let us know, and we'll give you feedback and tell you what's going on. But it's not just India, it's like all over the world. I don't want to say too much because on one hand I don't want to spoil it, and two, like all the research I've done, I still don't feel qualified enough to speak about it. But actually, our wardrobe lady, Cappy Island, her mother came in to speak to us about family units and problems that develop. So my character, there's something called relocation disorder, adjustment disorder, but there's many other problems. It's quite layered, and she was discussing that to us. So it's not just about what's going on to young people, young children, but also how families then have to deal with it. And yeah, I just think just need to have like a really big conversation. I don't know who, maybe the UN, or I don't know, but it needs to be discussed, and hopefully Lion might be the starting point. Obviously there's various projects around the world, but you know, a big film like this might make it more of an international conversation piece.